What's going on, y'all? Welcome back again to the next part of our Shopify tutorial, and in this one I will be covering the taxes portion within the settings. So of course be sure to hit my button down below to subscribe to my channel. After you do that, be sure to hit the link in the description to join our Facebook group Sublimation Cove, where we cover the topic of sublimation. And last but not least, we are the owners of Cosmos Ink, so if you need any type of sublimation ink or pigment ink for your business, hit that link down below and we'll get it sent out to you ASAP. So like I said, in this one we're going to be covering the taxes portion, and I want to go ahead and put the disclaimer out there right now before we get too deep in this video. I am not a certified tax professional, so if you need tax professional help, please go and find somebody who is certified in your area and your whatever level of expertise that you are looking for. Find somebody who has the credentials. I do not have the legal credentials. So now that I got that out the way, everything I'm saying in this video for taxes is from my own personal experience. All right. So we are still within the settings menu of our website. So we're going to click right here where it says taxes. And when you get here, the first category or section that you're going to have up here is going to be tax regions. All right. Manify how your store charges sales tax in your shipping profiles. Check with a tax expert to understand your tax obligations. Do not mess with the IRS. That's what they always say. Don't mess with the IRS. So from here, if you're in the United States, as me, you know that you have sales tax for each state. So the state is what collects the sales tax. The actual IRS, they're the ones that collect, the income tax, things like that. So if you are a, let's say you're a single member LLC, right? And your taxes are being passed through as, pretty much like your personal income because you're a single member. So from there, since it's being passed through as a single member, the IRS, which is for the United States, they're the ones that collect your income tax. When it comes to sales tax, for me, I'm in the state of Georgia. Georgia collects my sales tax. So from here, we can hit setup. And then it says you added a location in Georgia. If you have a nexus in this state, you might need to start collecting sales tax there. So for me, since I'm in Georgia and they know I'm in Georgia, they're automatically going to start collecting sales tax within the state that you sign up for. But when I say they collect sales tax, the sales tax get passed through to you as the store owner, and it is your responsibility to pay your state the sales tax that you are getting from your customers. All right. But you do have this other thing that's called nexus, and we'll talk about that in a second. All right. Right here it says sales tax. You need to collect sales tax in states where you have a physical or economic nexus. If you have a nexus, you can start collecting taxes once you are registered with the appropriate tax authority. Learn more about setting up US taxes. So nexus is pretty much this. Since I'm based out of Georgia, I already have a nexus in Georgia. But let's say I'm online selling and I'm selling stuff all over the United States. And let's say I'm selling in Alabama, right? If I have below whatever their nexus number is, whatever that number threshold they have, once I pass that threshold for sales within that state during the calendar year, I hit what's called nexus, which means that I must start collecting sales tax on every single order after that threshold. So for Alabama, if their nexus is $1,000, if I have, let's say I get like $500 in sales for the year within Alabama, then I'd never hit nexus. So therefore I don't have to pay Alabama sales tax. However, once I hit that $1,000 or more, how much ever over that I hit of that $1,000, I must start collecting sales tax and start to pay Alabama that sales tax. Now, the very next question I know you all are going to have is, how do I pay that state sales tax? Well, you have to go for every state that you hit nexus. You have to go to the Secretary of State website and you have to apply for a sales and use tax, ID number, or whatever it is, And then once you get that, then you can set that up with a third-party app. Let's say, for instance, TaxJar. You can set it up with TaxJar and put in your credentials in TaxJar, and then TaxJar will automatically pay that sales tax directly from whatever banking information or bank account information that you set up with TaxJar. So they pretty much act as the middleman, and they'll pay the taxes on your behalf. However, it is your responsibility, yes, it is your responsibility to set up your tax information with that state, all right, with every individual state that you're gonna hit Nexus for within that state. All right, and once again, if all this is too confusing, just whatever, please consult with a certified tax professional for this. You do not want to get jammed up. We're seeing a lot of the big celebrities and folk go down in taxes when they couldn't get them on nothing else. Uncle Sam got them. Uncle Sam, he don't miss a dime. He don't miss a penny. He go get you. All right. So you can collect sales tax, through here. It says collect sales tax in states where your business has a nexus. To learn more, blah, blah, blah. Collect sales tax, and be sure you check with your tax professional or, whoever as to how much in sales tax you need to be collecting as far as what the percentage is for there. Another big hint and piece of advice I want to give you guys is when you're paying the state sales tax, it boils down into county. It even goes down to different municipalities. It may go down to the city. It may, like the taxes trickle down. So don't worry about, am I charging enough sales tax for Clayton County or for Fulton County or for Gwinnett County or Cobb County or Carroll County or all these different counties, because as long as you are paying your state the sales tax, that money trickles down from the state to pay the different counties that you may owe. All right, so don't worry about paying the counties. The main thing is pay the state, and then the state will pay the counties on your behalf. All right, so that was a lot. So yeah, we have sales tax collections. You can hit collect sales tax, and then like I said, you have a whole list of the different states. Massachusetts, Michigan, just all 50 states will pretty much be here, and then that's where you enter in your sales tax ID. You will enter it in right down here. You got tax overrides, customize your tax rates for specific collections or shipping destinations. So you can do overrides as well. What else? Shipping overrides, product overrides. You can set custom tax rates for shipping destinations. Then in product overrides, you can set custom tax rates for a collection of products, which is very useful. Once again, depending on the type of product or service that you're providing, this may apply to you. So once you have all this stuff filled out, you just hit the back button. And then from there, you can come down here to tax collections. Actually, first you go right here to rest of the world, just in case you have to collect VAT. Pretty much almost the same thing. I'm not 100% certain, but if you want to look it up, please feel free. It's called VAT. All right, VAT. So down here you have tax calculations. Manage how your store calculates and shows tax on your store. To see what you've collected, view your sales tax report. So you just click that link to view sales tax report. All right, and you can put all prices include tax, which taxes charged on shipping rates are included in the shipping price. You can put include or exclude tax based on your customer's country. You can charge tax on shipping rates. Here's the word I was just talking about earlier, VAT. Charge VAT or VAT on digital goods. So once again, just if you don't know how to do this, please just consult with a tax professional, and they can, point you in the right direction on how to set this up. But at bare minimum, personally, just go ahead and start collecting sales tax, and apply for your sales tax ID for the state that you will be selling from. So that way you can at least have that taken care of at first. And then once you start making money, then you can, start to, have the money to be able to go out and get a tax professional who can help you with this stuff and get you caught up on this stuff, so that way you won't have to fall into the traps that many of people fall into. All right, so once you have all this done, you can just hit back, and then of course we are back on the settings page of our Shopify website. All right, so that pretty much wraps up this tutorial. I will see you all in the very next one, and please don't forget to hit the link down below to subscribe to my channel. After you do that, be sure to join our Facebook group Sublimation Cove, where we cover the topic of sublimation. And last but not least, we are the owners of Cosmos Ink, so you need any type of ink for your business, hit that link down below and we'll get it sent out to you. All right, I will see you all in the very next video. Angelo out.